Hey, good morning guys, it's Stephanie. It's Monday, November 6th. So, yesterday I had quite the day. I had an awesome day yesterday. And I spent it, of course, all at home. Working around the house, putting things away, making some necessary adjustments, and editing some videos, and also watching a couple of movies and documentaries. I enjoy that stuff. So, before I continue, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you're watching this channel for the first time, and if you find something interesting or something that resonates with you, please consider unsubscribing. If you do, don't forget to share, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I would appreciate it so much. We'll be right back with more.
I'm not suggesting anything so complicated.
So, anyways, I've got some projects to do around the house today, and one of them involved changing out this light that's up about 9 feet up, because all the ceilings in my home are about 9 feet, and it's all the way up there, and it's a very ugly looking light. It's a fluorescent swirly light, but it's narrow and long. It looks like a damn dildo, for God's sakes. I hate that light. It's got no character. So, anyways, while I was in my media room last night, I noticed that in my media room, they have a regular outside exterior wall mounting light, plasticky, similar to the one that I replaced yesterday. It doesn't go good with my decor. It doesn't go good with my media room. It's plastic and it's square looking. It's in great shape, but I don't like it, so it's got to go. So the other thing that I have to change out is, while I was cleaning up my garage a couple of days ago, right, I thought about how nice it is to do some laundry, but I couldn't do any laundry because my dryer has the wrong plug on the dryer, or the wall plug is wrong. You see, dryers use like a 50 or 60 amp breaker, so therefore the plugs have to be suitable for that. You're either going to have a 3-prong or a 4-prong. Well, guess what? The dryer has a 3-prong and the wall plug has a 4-prong. So I have to change it out today so I can do my laundry and also wash it, dry it. Okay? I could have washed it, but I can't dry it. It's not good to leave wet, damp clothes in the washing machine wet like that. You leave it there for a couple of days or 3 days, it's gonna stink. So I can't do laundry until I change out the wire or change out the plug. One of those two. So that's what I gotta do today. Also, I want to buy some cement anchors so I can hang up my sun thing that goes on the wall. I call it a sun thing. It's not a sundial. It looks like a big sun sculpture made of metal that goes flat against the wall. I want to do that today. And I might want to buy another pack of light bulbs. And talking about light bulbs, it'd be nice if I can find a nice fixture for my media room. Something that's really nice. Maybe I gotta look at some bathroom vanity lights. There are some nice bathroom vanity lights that I can put up there on a single bar. That would be nice. Maybe something in an LED. Yeah. Maybe it'll be something like an oil rub bronze. Yeah. So we'll see. Right now I'm running low on gas. I gotta go to the nearest gas station here on the way to Lowe's because I'm getting my low fuel signal just come on. But anyway, I'm gonna touch base with you guys as soon as I get back, and this time I'll try to film the entirety of my projects, because yesterday I tried to do that, but a breaker tripped and I lost power, and I had to stop recording because I have to get that done quickly. I don't have time to go back and forth and shutting off the camera and turning different angles and all that stuff. But if you guys think my music has been too loud for you guys, let me know. When I'm talking, I do turn the volume down when I'm editing. When I'm editing, I can decrease the music before I publish. So let me know what you guys think. The other thing too is I'm using new content music, real content music that's more catchy and more relaxing, more exhilarating and more fun to listen to. Let me know what you guys think about my music. So right now it's off to Lowe's, pick up what I need to get my projects done today, because then I'm gonna rest the whole day up relaxing. I gotta do some groceries today and some bike riding. I'll be right back. Okay, I just arrived at Lowe's. On the way down here, I stopped and got some gas. I had to top it off because I was on empty. And I also got me some nice Starbucks Frappuccino. Ice cold. I'm not a heavy coffee drinker, but I like Starbucks Frappuccinos. So we're gonna go inside, see what we have to do, and see what we're gonna pick out. Okay guys, so I was told that it's much easier to just change the wire of the appliance because that wall plug looks perfect and it's less difficult. This is the easiest way to go. See, four prong, just like the wall plug. Now we're gonna look at some wall mounts for my media room. As soon as I spot something, I'll come back and show you guys. So I'm out of the store. I got everything I need, okay? I have the wire to change from the appliance from a 3-prong to a 4-prong. All right. I have caulking to seal around those 2 lights that I put on the side of the garage. When I mounted them to the wall, there was a space between the wall and the fixture. When it rains, I don't want water to get inside where the wiring is. So now I got this and a caulking gun right here. Now the other thing I have is I have a fixture to go inside my media room. I got that. Very simple, $9. And I have a light shade to go in it, clear, because I want to get more light in my room from a single light. And I got a box of light bulbs. This time I won't lose it. And I have my exterior flush mount fixture for my breezeway right here. $44. Plus, because I'm an employee here, I saved $15. See you guys soon. I think I got everything I need. I also bought some hardware fasteners to hang that sun star, which is made of metal thin plate, on my wall. Yesterday I tried to stick it up there with two-sided tape. It doesn't work. Nothing could stay on cement wall that's double-sided to hang something up. It'll stay up for a little while, but then you're going to hear a crash. So it fell off. I don't like drilling holes in my walls, but in some cases and instances, if you want to put something up there, that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it, guys. And I got my day cut out for me today. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install my new dryer wire with a plug on it, because I want to do some laundry and I want to be able to dry some clothes. And then after that, I'll tackle the breezeway ceiling mount fixture, and then I'll caulk my exterior lighting, because if it rains, I don't want no water to penetrate those wires inside the wall. And then I'll hang my sun star emblem where that goes. I was going to put up some plant hooks on my walls. It's too many holes in my walls. So what I'm going to do is, if I want to buy more plants, I'll just buy some plant stands, which will prevent me from drilling holes all over the place. I don't want my house to look like Swiss cheese, okay? Holes everywhere. I don't want that. I like my walls to be more simplistic. Yeah, I tapped in some very thin nails for my arts and my paintings, but I'm in this home for the long term, okay? So I want to be happy with my paintings. So yeah, I use some thin nails up there to hold up my big frame paintings. And I don't have a whole lot of paintings. I probably got about a total of 10. So that's it for today. After I'm done with my project, I'll have lunch, I'll take a nap, and I'll do some more bike riding. So it's still very early out. It's only 10 past 10. And I have everything I need. I did get a drill bit to drill a hole in concrete, because you have to drill a hole in concrete before you put the screw in. Because if you don't drill a hole with a proper bit, and you just try to screw a screw in the wall, you're basically just grinding the wall out. It's not going to make no hole. You're just going to be grinding it. The drill bit that's made for concrete walls, it'll grind a hole right through, like a regular bit going through wood, instead of just grinding away. So I'll see you guys when I get home. So anyways, this morning started out very simple. I got out of bed about 8:15 and I shaved my legs, cleaned up pretty good, I did my hair, I sprayed some nice body spray on me and skin lotion, got dressed. Oh, did I tell you that my skin is smooth as a baby's ass? It's smooth as a baby's ass. Yes, it is. I feel good today. So I got home today, and this is the wire that was on there with a 3-prong. As you know, the wire I bought was a 4-prong because on the wall is a 4-prong. So basically what I did was the wires inside the dryer is red, white, and black. And then there's a white wire with a green nut on it. 100% of the time, the green nut indicates a grounding wire. Well, this 4-prong plug does have a green wire inside of it, as well as black, white, and red. As you can see over here, that's your green grounding nut. That's your ground wire. Behind it, you can see that that's your green wire coming from the new plug I bought, which is the ground. And this is your load, your neutral, and another red. I matched them exactly like they were inside here. This goes to the red wire, this goes to the white wire, and the black one goes to the black. So I located the amp for the dryer, and it's a double pole 30. My wire has a maximum of 50. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's not necessarily a bad thing because it's a lot thicker than a 30 amp. That means it'll support a 30, as long as it's not below that, which cannot be. Okay, so we'll see. I'm going to do a little bit of reading on this and get back to you. Basically what I did is I just matched the wires. The next thing I want to find out is how many amps is this dryer? Is it a 50 or is it a 60? I don't think it's a 60. So that's my next move. Sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this plate on the wall to make sure that my dryer is a 50, because the cord I bought, the new cord, is rated for 50 amps. So now I'm going to locate which breaker says dryer and the amperage for that dryer. So we can see the dryer here. It shows 30 amps. You see that? It says 30 amp and 30 in the bottom. Okay, this is a 30 amp double pole breaker. Yep. So I don't think necessarily that my 50 amp or 8 gauge is too big. I have to find out. So I ran the dryer with a 6-2 wire, which is ordinarily used for a range, like a cooktop or something. And the wire is thicker than what's intended for a 30 amp. A 30 amp, you're supposed to use a 10-2 or a 10-3. Well, I'm using a 6-2 for a 30 amp. One thing is for sure, that wire is never going to overheat. Okay? It's just a thicker wire. The dryer worked okay, it's not a problem. I'll go ahead and assemble the cover for the breaker panel box. and I'll call it the day on this. So the next thing on my project, the dryer is all set, it's working fine, the dryer is heating up, there's no problem using a thicker wire than what it's called for. It's calling for 10-2 or 10-3. I used a 6-2 because the wall has 4 plugs and the wire has to have 4 plugs. So anyways, the next thing on my list is going to be this. Put some caulking right behind that back plate. Applying some caulking behind that back plate will prevent water from rain getting in there. Again, the wires are all wet and also corroding that plate or the bracket that holds everything in place. Because I tightened it as much as I could, both lamps, and I can't tighten it anymore. If I do, I'll break something. So because it still kind of is a gap behind the cover on the wall of the lantern, water can get in there. Both my exterior wall lanterns have been sealed from the wall to the back cover of the lantern. So you notice that on the very bottom of the covers, I left a space open with no seal. That's just in case water does get in, it'll have a place to drain from, and it's not going to pool inside where the wires are. If water does get there, it will come out the bottom.